All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to welcome you to tonight's Franchise Factor training. This is something we do every Saturday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And this training is open to anyone who's a member of Green Organic. So they can be a member of Goldasana or Heart My Naturals or both. Guests are also welcome to attend because we have a lot of people who are looking for ways to increase their income, and they can come and check this out for free and see what they get at no cost for being a member of our company. And the website link is oneteam1dreamhangout.com. You shouldn't need to use the passcode, but if you do need to enter it, enter Go One Team all lowercase. So appreciate you guys for being here, and we've continued to grow and have a lot of fun. And it's fun seeing you guys who have plugged into what we teach here accomplish your goals when it comes to your health with the products. That's number one. But financially, like seeing you guys, pay off debt, see you guys being able to go out and buy a new car just because, right? Like Coach Will did for his birthday, or investing in, buying watches and stuff like that. Let me mute the lines out really quickly. All right, we're good. Or just deciding to treat yourself with a luxury watch just because, right? It's great seeing that kind of stuff, and that's why we do what we do here. So with that being said, we do have an in-person event coming up in less than 3 months. Well, 3 months. So 3 months from today, we'll be in Nashville, Tennessee, and so it's going to be the weekend of September 12th, 13th, and 14th. You're looking at the picture of our last event in Orlando, Florida, that happened in February. Can't believe it's almost 4 months. But if you guys have ever attended any of our events in person, feel free to just comment and indicate how impactful they are from on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not that emotionally impactful, with to 10 being it was the best. Right? Just rate how you feel about attending any of our in-person events. And for me, they get better and better every time because we have different people coming up to teach. A lot of you guys who are coming up, building your business, becoming leaders. You are leaders anyway. If you have enrolled one person, you become a leader. But we have different people speaking, so it's not all Coach Will. Remember, in the beginning, it was Coach Will doing the training the entire day. I don't know how he did that. Talking for 8 hours is a lot, but now we're able to divvy up the teaching so you guys can hear from different people, and more people are achieving milestones, both financially and the rank of diamond with Goldasana. So we have a lot more people who are going to receive their diamond ranks. But thank you guys for commenting in the chat. All right, so I want to congratulate the people who have hit milestones and rank achievements. I don't know everyone who has, but if you guys have hit a financial milestone or a rank achievement, comment in the chat. Let us know what you achieved. It could be your first $100, right? Or it could be $1,000, or it could be your first rank, or the rank of gold, silver, diamond, whatever. Comment in the chat. Let us know what ranks you achieved, and we congratulate you on achieving those, right? Which is great seeing that. And happy birthday, Coach Will. It's his birthday today. And feel free to recognize him in the chat. And we did a little bit before we started the recording. But with that being said, on his birthday, he's always giving, right? And so he launched a hard copy book and an ebook. Okay, the ebook is the blueprint, okay, that he followed to make his first $1.6 million, okay, in commissions in network marketing, right? So download the ebook. I put the website link there. It's going to take you there. And I recommend getting the hard copy, The Hidden Empire, and also downloading the ebook. So you have both, right? Those are going to be tools that are going to help you accomplish your goals faster if you absorb the information, but also apply it consistently. That's what is going to be needed. We teach a lot of information, right? But your power is going to come with when you apply the information consistently, not once a week, not once a month, but you apply the information every day to your business and treat this business as a business and not as a weekend hobby. This is from the book, right? Because MLM is a sport. It's just not a weekend event. Okay. And congratulations, Terry, and Jessica hitting diamond, and Terry's approaching $1,000, and Jessica hit 5,000, and Tina hit diamond and $2,000. Awesome stuff. But happy birthday, Coach Will. Get his book, guys. Go to that link right here and download the book. Get the ebook and go get the hard copy of the Hidden Empire, right? And so that is what I want to share that with you guys. This is going to go on to one of our recommended books to read. Okay, so you guys are going to make sure you have these in your library. Now, Franchise Factor, we started this, gosh, in 2021. It was during the pandemic. We had been a year into the pandemic. We exploded in 2020, grew by 300%. Talking about HBN, and Coach Will and I, we would talk frequently, and we recognized, we needed to have something for people, have a system in place for people to follow. And so a lot of it came from the blueprint that's shared in the book, and but we organized it and we called it 6 Steps to Six Figures at first. And then a few years later, we changed it to 7 Steps to Seven Figures, because our agreement was that once one person earned over $1 million by following this system, we would change the training to from 6 Steps to Six Figures to 7 Steps to Seven Figures. Okay, and so Coach Will was the first person to hit the 7-figure milestone by following this exact blueprint. We changed it, and then we recognized that training was a lot to absorb in one meeting. So we broke it up into 4 separate sessions. So this is part 2 today, but we're really focused on unified duplicatable training systems, right? The lost art in network marketing is teaching people to teach people to teach people, okay, which is very important. That's where you're going to see your business grow. And yes, Miriam, the ebook is only 55 pages long. I read the whole thing today, right? Lots of good information in the ebook. Then we focus on sequential learning. So we're not teaching things out of order, right? A lot of our teaching, as you guys can tell, is focused on mindset and skill set. Okay, but when it comes to your skill set development, there's only 7 network marketing skills you need to know, right? And they're all listed in GoPro by Eric Worre. So I recommend you guys either watch the video or buy the book. And I forgot to mention this, to welcome any new people, welcome, right? Comment in the chat, let us know this is your first time here. And then, so we have sequential learning. We don't want to teach out of order. We don't believe in skipping steps, okay? There's steps to success. Then we have provide resources and repetition. Coach Will's book is one of our resources. We have videos. We have the meetings we have on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursday, and Saturdays, right? Those are all resources. And then there's also the books, the videos on YouTube. And then we focus on repetition, right? We don't teach new concepts every week, every month. They're pretty much the same concepts. They may be taught in a different manner as far as the story shared, but we believe in what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. And then we have the percentages, and you guys maybe know this already. The 70%ers, they're the people, they are the ones who are going to join and they're going to quit. They're going to die broke. And 70% of people, according to insurance company statistics, die broke. But those are the same people who are going to sign up and not realize that this is network marketing. It's not NetWish marketing. It's not NetJoin. It's network. You build your network to accomplish your goals. They quit when things get hard, right? They get 100 no's, they quit. The 3%ers, they're the charismatic people. They know everything, right? They're the ones who are going to not want to follow the system we teach here. That's fine, right? But the thing with 3%ers, it's all about them, right? They are not duplicatable. But the funny thing is, the 70%ers are the people that follow the 3%ers, okay? And the 3%ers make all the money, and they're the ones that typically go from company to company to company, right? The 27%ers, that's all of you guys, all of us here tonight. We are in the 27%ers. We're the ones who are willing to follow simple instructions, who are willing to become a product of the product, who are here to learn, who are going to show the plan, show the products, show the people, sign the people up, go through the hard stuff. Okay, that's us right now. And I commend you guys for being here tonight. So this is what the franchise factor is about. So because we're growing so fast, if you guys can look on the leaderboard, there's people on the leaderboard who are not part of our organization. They don't follow what we teach, but they're still having success. Okay. And we never want people to feel that this way is the only way, because there are 1,000 ways to build your business here with Gotesana and Heart by Naturals. Okay. And so if what you're doing is working, ignore us. If your sponsor or your plugged in support team is teach you something that's opposite of what we teach and is working, ignore us, because we don't want to step on anybody's toes. Okay. However, if you're struggling building your business and what your sponsor or your support team is teaching you, or if they're not plugged in and not teaching you at all, and you want to learn a simple system, plug into what we're doing here, right? We are not going to leave any person behind. Now, for the people who aren't familiar with the company structure, Green Organics is our parent company. Okay, there's two network marketing companies under Green Organics. There's Gotesana and there's Heart Body Natural. So Gotesana, we focus on the pure plant promise. There's the household products we have now. We have the personal care products, and then we have the multivitamins and the essential oils. Heart Body Naturals is primarily superfoods and supplements. Okay, but what sets the companies apart is the fact that products work. Okay, that's why over 90% of our members are customers. They're not people who join to simply make money and not use a product. These are actually customers who have results. And for those of you who are on here, feel free to comment in the chat and share the type of results you guys have had by using the products. I know Coach Seymour reversed kidney damage. He was stage 3. Stage 3 kidney damage, reversed it using primarily black seed oil and some other products. And we don't make any medical claims. We can't say our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions, but we have real people with real results. On Monday nights, if you guys have attended the Monday night training, Monday night testimonial Zooms, you guys have heard some awesome testimonials. I know Tiara is on here. Tiara Moore from Atlanta. She always has at least one guest who is a customer that shares that has amazing stories. Okay. And so they're awesome. Francine says, no more shoulder pain thanks to pain spray and the lotion. Marion released 120 pounds and her allergies are gone after 44 years. Tiara says corrected an autoimmune disease. And Jessica says black soil allows her to exercise again, do the pain relief, lavender ice for her migraines, and the GLP-1 has her down to a size 16. Since I have my job, so I was in Phoenix last week, had the in-person meeting. I met with my employees, and one of them's mom can't sleep, so I sent her a bottle. I sent her a black seed oil, steel essential oil, and sleep spray to give her mom. And one of my other employees had she fell down the stairs to injure her back. I shipped her a bottle of the pain spray, right? So we have products that work, but we also have pay plans that are really aggressive and that reward, okay, the average people for doing something. We've been doing this our whole lives, right? By sharing things we like. Said we didn't get paid for it before, right? We were doing it for free. Okay, but now we get paid to share deodorant, we get paid to share laundry detergent, we get paid to share black seed oil. By the way, if you guys aren't taking black seed oil, incorporate black seed oil into your routine, right? It's antiviral. Okay, there's studies out there that show that some cancers are caused by viruses. Okay, so I recommend everybody use black seed oil. Dr. Dorothy released 11 pounds since May and some inches. Sandra used black seed oil, is a gift from God. Tiara's down 10 pounds in 5 days with the GLP, 11 pounds in 5 days. So that's over 2 pounds a day with no, anyway. So anyway, but get black seed oil. All right, guys. And so the products work. Heart by Naturals paid out over $31.4 million in commissions to its consultants in 2023. So that was a lot of money, a lot of income that was shared by the company with us, right? Who were members of HBN that year, and the commissions continue to go up, right? And so write this down. This is a quote from Coach Will. This is my business, okay? And we stress this is my business, and I am going to make it work, okay? So when you are a 27 percenter and not a 70 percenter who quits just because stuff gets hard, right? You are a 27 percenter. This is going to be something you want to have memorized, right? Because you realize this is your business, right? If something's working for, sorry about that, if something's working for, everyone else, and we all have the same websites, we have the same products, we have the same pay plan, and it's working for everyone else but you, okay, the common denominator in that equation is you. Okay, so always remember that this is my business and I'm going to make it work. And see, Francine says I'm able to walk again thanks to Black Seed Oil. And Margie says vitality has boosted her energy. This is awesome. Right. So our vision, right? We're here to bring the power of plants to the people of the world. And you read some of the testimonials. We're not knocking medication. There is a place for it. Okay. We're not knocking drugs. However, those side effects people experience, especially people using those GLP-1 products, Mounjaro, Wegovy, Ozempic, things like that. Those have so many side effects, right? We show people how to use products that don't have any negative side effects. We're also about facilitating financial independence, so people can become financially free and have be less stressed about finances. Miriam just paid off $1,000 credit card, right? Coach Seymour was able to retire, walk away from his job, right? People have put their kids through college, paid off mortgages and car payments, right? We also focus on personal growth, okay, worldwide, because we are worldwide. People in Canada, Australia, the Caribbean, of course, America, United Kingdom, Europe, all over the world. But we are about personal growth, right? They say we are a personal development company disguised as a network marketing company, because we focus more on just making money and promoting the products, right? We share tips when it comes to investments. We share relationship skills, people skills, like identifying the people's colors, right? So you know how to properly communicate with different personality types. Like talking to a red, you communicate with a red differently than you would communicate with someone that's a blue, yellow, or green, right? And so we teach all that, and that helps you not only in business, that helps you outside of the business, right? Our mission is to capture 1% of the growing $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry, right? Everybody wants to be healthy. Most people do. Nobody wakes up and says, you know what? I want to get sicker today. I don't think anybody does that. So we are positioned perfectly because the products are what people need and want them, and we have solutions. And by the end of this year, this is going to grow to $7.3 trillion. Okay, so that means a lot of people who attend our trainings, who are watching this video right now, you're sitting in seats that could be worth annual incomes of over $100,000 a year. Okay. Some of you guys are going to see your businesses grow to over $100,000 a month. Okay. You guys are going to become multi-millionaires. So that's why it's important to know how to manage the income that comes in so you can sustain that and pass that on to your future generations to leave a legacy. Okay. Now we talked about becoming a virtual millionaire. To become a virtual millionaire, you simply need to generate $5,000 per month in residual income, right? That's $60,000 a year would make you a virtual millionaire. That's equivalent to having $1 million invested, okay, that pays you 6%, 6% rate of return annually, right? You are a virtual millionaire, okay? And how simple do you guys believe it is to build your business to a $5,000 in residual income per month? Even if it took you 5 years to do it, okay, or 6 years, jobs aren't doing that. Now, your job is not going to increase your income by $5,000 a month, okay? And timing is perfect. We are positioned perfectly because guess what, guys? We are well-established companies, okay? GoldSign's been around since 2012. HSpin's been around since 2007, but we're not yet a household name. Like there's companies out there that have been around for years. you can join them and do okay, but you've missed that window to really generate that big life-changing income. So timing, thanks, Coach Will, for that reminder, is perfect. Okay, it's perfect here, and we are in the perfect industry. And Merrill says that anything they'll downsize you if you're making too much money. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that. Our motto is dream, fight, win. You must have a dream. You're willing to fight for it. As long as you don't give up and quit, you're going to come out with the win. Your dream is going to be those 20 reasons why. Okay, we talked about that in part one. So part one we did 2 weeks ago. This is where we talked about the leadership test, went over the best system there. Part two, we'll cover that tonight. Part three is next week. And then part four we'll wrap it up. Okay, and then we'll just run it back with part one, beginning of July. But part two, we talk about getting familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal. And for those of you who know what some of the resources and tools are, feel free to comment in the chat. You guys have been attending for a while, but for our new people, right, we're also going to talk about building belief, right? You want to build your belief in the industry of network marketing, okay? The company builds belief in the company, the pay plan, the products. Yourself is going to be really important. The method you use to build your business, and believe you're helping people. Okay, so check it out. So these are your resources and tools at your disposal. Your back office is going to be your primary resource, okay, because that's where a lot of information is there, and your website. So your back office and replicated websites. That's just why it's important for yourself. And when new members sign up, you onboard them. Okay, and after you tell them to send you their 20 reasons why in the top four, this is the E part. So the B, after they become a product of the product at the appropriate level, which we recommend 100 CV and BV. Okay, at the E part is education. They're going to educate themselves and learn by clicking on 3 links a day. That's going to take about a month. All right. And then the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel has a lot of useful videos, all the replays, the training replays, the opportunity replays are posted there. Opportunity Zoom meetings are posted there. But we have the Top Earner Toolkit playlist. I recommend you guys bookmark that because that's where we share important videos. There were 2 recent videos that were uploaded that are tools to help you educate people about the business, about the network marketing profession. And it also has the Go Dasana Sizzle video in each of those videos. So those save you some time, right? And they're on the Top Earner Toolkit. But we have the new member orientation video. Everyone should watch that one. The Perfect Business by Robert Kiyosaki. That is one of the videos that has the Sizzle video attached to that. We have Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales, which is wonderful. We have Rise of the Entrepreneur. We have Why Network Marketing with Tony Robbins. Professional Charles King explains network marketing. Top economist Harry Dent talks network marketing, 4 things successful network marketing professionals do. Band Class Part 1 and 2. That video right there has been modified, and we added the Go Dasana Sizzle video to that. So they're great. Okay, we like those videos because they have call to actions. Robert Kiyosaki does, Brilliant Compensation does, and Band Class, they have a call to action that gives viewers some direction, okay, to follow after they watch the video. And then we have the Welcome to Go Dasana is 92 seconds. It's a sizzle video to introduce people to the Go Dasana opportunity, right? And then your next greatest support is going to be your plugged in support team. Now we have people who are on this Zoom tonight who their sponsor, right? That's their support team, right? Their sponsor, they're not plugged in or they're not even active, and they're orphaned. All right. So you reach out to someone else who's in your support team and connect with them, and they're the ones that will help support you so you can be successful. Okay. All right. So that is part 2. So building your belief in the industry of network marketing, right? We provide books, audio books, GoPro, icebreakers, 4 color personalities. Need to add Coach Will's book, that blueprint book, the ebook. You got to get that one, right? I'm going to update this and add that to this list. Books are and Marion, is there an audio version? I only have the ebook. If there's an audio version, I'll update this. But GoPro, Icebreakers, Four Color Personalities. And let me get the name of Coach Will's book. It's on my, I read it on my iPad today. And let me get it. I have it on my phone too. So I didn't want to waste any time to not read the information. So the book is called Making Your First Million in Network Marketing. What I teach my younger self about getting rich in this industry, what actually works and what to ignore. Okay, so that's going to be added to this list. Right, videos. We have videos we recommend. Our trainings. Okay, those are going to help build your belief in the industry. Next, the company. Okay, build your belief in the leadership. Paul Scarsella, she's our founder, our CEO. Her husband, Ben, is our co-founder. Your field leaders, Coach Will, Coach Seymour, Coach Kimberly, Coach Tina, other people, Coach Sonic, believe in them, right? Trust that, we all have your best interests in mind, but mainly the company, our formulator, Alexander Brighton. And the company is only responsible for doing two things: shipping products and who has never received their product. Okay, that was a fault of the company, right? Sometimes the products get lost by the postal carrier, but the company always rectifies the issue. So the company only needs to ship products and pay commissions, right? Who has never not received their commissions. Okay, so that's how you build your belief in the company, build your belief in the pay plan. You build it, right. You believe in the pay plan by earning in it. Some people want to memorize the pay plan before they build their business. When I joined Harbor Nationals in 2019, I had no idea how the pay plan worked. I just knew it was free and people could make money without buying anything. Okay, so once I started seeing commissions showing up in my back office, that's why when I took the time to look and see, okay, why did I receive 20 cents, or why did I receive $30, or whatever it was. That's how I learned the pay plan. And so once you get active, the benefits you have are the auto delivery discount with HBN, which is 5%. We have our cashback program up to 30%. We have the Try Me Prod, which is free every month when you are active at 100 PV. Hot prices of wholesale. The Star Bonus Program. This is our true residual income piece. And who really enjoys that Star Bonus Program? It's amazing. That's one of my favorite parts of the HBN pay plan. We have the binary, which is also a popular part of the HBN pay plan. Binary matching commissions, the lifestyle bonus, we call it weekly rank bonuses, but they are lifestyle bonuses up to $260,000 a year. Okay, and the top seller bonus, that's up to $1,000 per month for each leaderboard, which is awesome. Right, go to Sana, right? Same thing. Benefits, you have the MRP points up to 30%, the forever 25% retail commissions. This right here is what we really like about Go to Sana. And this is kind of what makes this pay plan more powerful than the HBN pay plan, because every time someone you sign up orders, you earn a 25% commission every time they order. And then there's the community revenue bonus, which is our matrix pay. Okay, you can get paid up to 3 times from one order with Gold Asana, which is awesome. And matrix pay right now is 6% every Monday, and then the matrix matching bonus every Monday. The share and tell bonuses when you're active at the appropriate level. We recommend 100 BV. The top seller bonus, just like with HBN, $1,000 on the leaderboard, which is great. So that's how you learn the pay plans, by earning income in them. Okay, you want to make sure your money is right. Now, build your belief in the products. So who here is a product of the product? I know I am. I know Seymour is, Merrim is, everyone that commented with their results. We're all products of the products, and that right there is going to be one of your keys to, number one, building your belief, because you're going to know these products work. Okay, Sandra, Lynette, Linda, Larice, Betty, the products are amazing, right? And we have a pure plant promise, so nothing is added to the products, nothing is taken from them, so they're pure. Okay, you can always know that we're focused on outcomes and results. That's why over 90% of people who join the company are customers, because they get results. Okay, it's awesome. Then you build your belief in yourself. your 20 reasons why. You have to do that, guys. That's a leadership test. If your support team or sponsor has asked you for your 20 reasons why and your top four reasons, and you haven't provided them with an information, you failed the leadership test right off the bat. Okay. Now, but you want to have that. You build your belief by having your strong 20 reasons why, because those right there are going to be your barriers to exiting the business. So those are going to prevent you from becoming a 70%er. Okay. Then we focus on your mindset. There's videos you can watch on YouTube, and skill set. Attend our trainings, read the books. That's going to help you get better and build your belief. Okay. So you take action, you have success. That builds your belief to take more action and have more success, right? It just that's how it all relates. Okay. And so we have the books, audio books, the videos, the trainings. Okay. Now you're going to build your belief in the method you use to build the business. Feel free to share what type of ways you use to build your business. For those of you who were on the call earlier, Coach Wilge bought the car on his birthday. So the salesperson that sold him the car, that was face to face, right? Coach Will, he's really good with connecting with people. He's good online, but he's really strong with face to face interactions, and has a lot of people he meets and they join. Okay. But the method used to build the business, it could be online. Okay. Online is great. Facebook is probably my favorite place to build online, because that's where most people are on, and that's where most people have income to buy the products there. But you can build in person, which is great. I do that too. I build offline and online. You can wear buttons. Okay. Buttons are great. I wear my button when I'm out, and the right person at the right time in their life, they ask me what my button is about, and that creates a conversation. T-shirts are also great. People wear T-shirts to build their business. Job cards, right? You can use your car to advertise different ways, right? There are 1,000 ways to build your business. Jessica does car madness, T-shirts, online and in person. Tina does face-to-face and T-shirts. I think Rasan had an event today. He had a vendor event, right? Very successful. Got some names, and someone won a prize. Some people bought some products. I don't know if Missy's on here today. I know she had a vendor event and she sold products. Tiara does several vendor events, and she builds online and does very well. Coach Seymour, face-to-face and T-shirts. So there are 1,000 ways to build your business. You build your business in a way that's comfortable for you and that's working. Okay, that's working. Okay, so that's that. So now this last thing you want to build your belief in. Believe you're helping people, right? We're not here to do something to people or to get something from people, right? We are here to do something for people. How many of you guys have introduced either the opportunity or the products to people, and they've benefited by either earning more income to pay off debt, right? Just make things easier financially, or they've seen their health improve, right? By us simply sharing products like our laundry detergent. Everybody needs this, right? People are buying laundry detergent anyway. Why not show them a healthier one that's non-toxic and doesn't disrupt hormones and is better on your clothes and also on your appliances, right? People need that kind of stuff. So we are doing something for people by offering them healthier options and also showing them how they can increase their income doing something part-time by helping other people, and they're doing it anyway. Okay, because people are always sharing stuff. All right, so that concludes that part of training. So this right here, this is an example I like to share with people. I do this on our Zooms every Thursday. So this example here, for those of you who have attended our advanced compensation plan training, you guys should understand this. So with GoTasana, the company is paying out 6% of the matrix in 6% of the volume in the matrix every Monday. So we like to teach this example down to 5 levels. So out of all the people, if this were all full in a perfect example, there would be over 4,096 people, right, on level 12. How many people would you have to enroll? Have you enrolled in this example? Just how many people? 2, right? So this example here, right, we like to share things people can't believe, right? If I were to share this all the way down to level 12, most people won't believe it, but they can believe down to level 5, right? So all you're doing is you're active at 100 BV. You're teaching two people who want to build a business how to do what you did. They're active at 100 BV. They recruit two people, okay? And everyone's going to duplicate that down to level 5. So there's going to be 62 total people. It's going to be 63 with you, and you're all adding volume to the matrix. Well, your weekly matrix pay in this example at level 5 is $372 per week. That's over $19,000 per year in matrix pay. Not talking about the retail bonus, the SAT bonus, matrix matching pay, none of that. Just in matrix pay. In order for someone to bring in, okay, $370 per week in residual income, like what this is, they would have to work and save up $322,000 and then invest it in a platform that paid them 6%. Now, which one's easier? Is it easier to build a business down to level 5 by following the best system or working and saving over $300,000? It's easier to build. We know it's easier to build it because most people don't have $1,000 in an emergency fund and in savings to cover an emergency. Okay, so this is a great example, and it's important to know this in case you're doing a face-to-face discussion with someone. You can write this out and show them how simple it is to build their business by following our system and earn over almost $400 per month, $400 per week in matrix pay. Now, go to HBN has a binary, so there's no caps or limits to the HBN binary, but we want to have a visible example. Same premise, you're active at 100 PV and you sign up two people, duplicate that down to level 5, just like with GoldAsana. You're going to, this is strictly binary pay. Not talking about the fast star bonuses, binary matches, or the star bonuses. So this right here, in this example, if you had this every month, okay, you would receive 8 binary bonuses. So that would be $192 because you're receiving $24 every time you cycle the binary. In a year, that's $2,304. Okay, residual income. That may not seem like a lot, but when you do the math, to receive $192 per month residually, you would have to work and save up $38,400 and then invest it at a rate of return of 6%. Okay, and we know it's easier to build a business with HBN down to 5 levels, okay, to reach $190 per month just in binary commissions, right? Because most people don't have $1,000 even saved. So these are just examples for you guys to know for yourself and also share these with people. Okay, but we recommend writing it out. So this right here determines your commitment to your business. Okay, and everyone has a different mindset, a different commitment level. But GoldAsana, right? If you are active at 5 BV to 24 BV, you are go. Okay, you're active, but you're not fully committed. You're at GoDay, right? If you're active with 25 BV to 49 BV every month, okay, and then your GoDaySa, if you're active at 50 BV to 99 BV, you're all in with GoldAsana, but with you being active at 100 BV or more, okay? HBN, simple, right? You are H if you are active at 25 CV to 49 CV. You're HB with being active at 50 CV to 99 CV. You're all in HBN by being active at 100 CV or more. Okay, so you guys, determine what your commitment level is, but always remember and tell yourself, this is my business and I am going to make it work, right? Always remember that. So if you ever want to know how much what your potential income could be based upon certain metrics, you can use this income calculator tool that's been shared in groups, and just go to that website link and you can change the input parameters. The input parameters are your BV or CV. Okay, how many people or your people who enroll. Okay, how many people, how many number of enrollments, you can input that, and how much per enrollment. Okay, those are people you sign up. Okay, and then you pick the percentage. So with HBN, if you are active at 100 CV, that's 30%. Okay. With GoldAsana, you're active, right? That's a 25% commission. And then the calculator will show you what your earnings would be. Okay. Now, as far as matrix with GoldAsana, you can determine what your matrix commissions could look like based upon the number of people on each level. Okay. And select the 6% commission rate because that's what the company is paying out right now. So that is also posted where you can go to that link there, and that shows you, that will take you to the calculator. And then we have the residual income calculator. So this is a great tool when you're talking to somebody and you find out how much income they would like to earn per month in residual income. Well, you can plug in the monthly target here. Sorry about that. And then you can pick the interest rate of return. And it's going to tell you what investment someone would need to have in order to achieve the targeted monthly goal. So this example here, to receive $300 per month, you would have to invest $60,000 with a 6% rate of return. Okay, and that's going to pay $3,600 per year. Okay, so this is a great tool to use to help people see the value of what we offer here. So this is one of my favorite charts. This is your first 5 years with us. Okay, this is my second 5 years now. Coach Will, myself, and a few others. We are in our 6th year. Okay, so we are past the 5-year mark. But the red arrows represent your time, and the columns are the years. The dollar symbols represent your income. So your first year, you're attending the trainings, you are reading the books, you are, watching the videos, you are introducing people to the plan. Remember, we like to lead with the income opportunity first. We show the plan first, okay? Because we want to have 2 bites at the apple. The reason why we don't show the products first is because if you show someone the products and they say, no, I don't want the products, well, it's going to be impossible to say, okay, well, you said no to the products. Would you like to earn more money? Okay, how are they going to want to promote products they don't even want to buy? But when you introduce someone to the business opportunity and they say no, well, you can say, you know what? You said no to the earning more income. However, would you be willing to become a customer and try a product one time? Right? So 2 bites at the apple. But year 1, income not going to be high. Year 2, you're getting better, right? You're learning what actions to take, what words to use, how to follow with people appropriately. Your income goes up more. Year 3, you are becoming a professional. You're having people you signed up that want to build a business, and they are duplicating what you're doing because they're following the best system. Your income goes up more. Year 4, right? You are probably hosting calls for your team, checking in with people, having duplication happening. You have raised up other leaders, okay, who maybe outrank you, which is great, and making great income, but your income still goes up. That's what makes network marketing fair. Okay, corporate America, it ain't fair. Okay, I've been in management for 22 years of my life. Okay, and it's definitely not fair when you see what employees are being paid. Right, some of the hardest working employees that I've worked with, they're not the highest paid on my team. So network marketing is fair, right? You put in the work, you will be rewarded financially. Year 5, okay, you probably aren't recruiting a lot of people. You are more picky about who you recruit because everyone's not a good fit for what we're doing here. You can say no, but your income continues going up. Now, what happens is people get to year 3. We've seen it, right? I've seen real life examples here. People got to year 2 and year 3, made over $500,000, $250,000. They got distracted, right? They're on Facebook. Someone's in their inbox. Hey, no authorship here. We have this subscription based program, no products. Okay, and they go join the other company. They join the other company. Well, you're gonna lose some things, right? Number one, residual income, that passive income you've built, you lose that, right? You don't earn that anymore. You also lose your downline, your success team. You lose them because they don't trust you anymore, right? And then you lose credibility with people who've been following you on Facebook or people who know you because last week Golden Sign or HBN was the best company ever, but now you join this other deal and they're the best because there's no monthly purchase requirement, no auto ship, and you're going to make $4,000 per month, right? So if you guys want to build that large long-term residual income, don't be the person that's going from company to company to company and starting over every time. Every time you go to a new company or add a new company to your platform, you're going back to year 1. Don't be the person going back to year one. And there's a few of us that have a million reasons why we don't jump from company to company to company. All right. Get my right mouse, have my other mouse. All right. So anyway, that's that. So hey, if you're on Facebook, which is important, we have groups on Facebook. So one group is only for consultants and influencers. Okay. So that's the Greener Gangs Family Influencer and Consultant Training Group. And that's not for prospects. Don't invite them there. Invite your prospects to the three groups below. We have the Greener Gangs Family Testimonials and Information Group. We have Go to Sauna Testimonials and Information Group, and then we have Drink to Drop Weight Warriors Group. Those groups are good to use when someone you invite joins a group. Hey, if there's a post you want them to see, tag them in the post, right? You add them, you tag them in the post. Say, hey, Marcus, there's this post about Black Seed Oil where someone had their kidney damage reversed. You were talking about your A1C being high and you having some kidney issues. Well, read Coach Seymour's story. Okay, and after you tag them, you message them. Okay, it's called ATM, add tag message, and the purpose of those groups is to use those as tools. Okay, as part of the system that's going to save you some time, and your money to build your business. Because when prospects comment on the post wanting more information, we connect them. Talking about the admins in that group, we connect them with the person that introduced them to that group. So that's how you use those three groups. Okay. Now we have these are our YouTube channels you want to subscribe to. The One Team One Dream channel. That's a lot of resources there. Coach Will has his own YouTube channel. He posts not often, but when he does post videos there, they're good tools to use. Okay. Coach Sonic posts all his Wednesday trainings on his channel, and then Detox Divas are posted on Coach Tina's channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed to those three YouTube channels. And then we have the schedule. Okay, be plugged in to a proven system 5 years from now. When I joined HBN in 2019, okay, after reading Mark Yarnell's book, okay, watching his videos, right, your first year network marketing, and I remember when he joined his company where he made millions with, he said, you know what, I'm going to give that company 5 years, okay, and he'll see where it goes, and I had to grow to that point, okay, and when I joined HBN, I said, you know what, I'm going to give HBN 5 years and see where I'm at in 5 years, right, and so it's been one of the best, the smartest decisions I've made with joining a network marketing company ever, okay. But on Sundays, we start our training. So note the new time. So we're starting at 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So Sunday is a leadership development training. Coach Will does that. Mondays is our testimonials call. If you guys, man, you guys have to get on that. Invite your guests, right? We have at least one or two or three people that become members while either during the Zoom or watching. And for those of you who have invited guests to the Monday night testimonials Zoom, how many of you guys have had people that have ordered and signed up? I know there's been several. I know they may not be here on this Zoom, but Monday night, same time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central. Tuesday night, another leadership development training, Coach Will, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays, this is Coach Sonic, Coach's Corner. That's going to be an hour later, so 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thursdays, there's two Zooms. So there's Detox Divas at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central. And then we have the combined company BizOp overview at 6 p.m. Pacific. And then Saturday nights, I need to correct that. We're back. No, the time is right. Saturday nights, we're back here at 6 p.m. Pacific. Okay, so the first 3 days of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central. Remember that. Then all the other ones start at 6 p.m. except Thursday, which has two Zooms. That's why. All right, guys. So this is the schedule. I think that wraps it up tonight. Remember, write this down. Okay, simple steps done by many equal magic. Okay, magic equals success with your business. If you can follow simple steps and you can teach people the simple steps you followed, okay, and then they can teach people the simple steps they followed. You have a lot of people doing that. That's where you're going to have success with your business. All right. So that concludes tonight's training, guys. Let me stop the recording.